Hello, space engineers. Hey, hi, how you doing? My name is Jake, and this is a video covering update 1.2, or should I say, vertical slice 1.2. I just got finished watching the important segment of the live stream, and I've got the blog post pulled up for you guys. So if you haven't already, I'm going to go ahead and play the trailer, and then we'll deep dive into what's going on with this.
Target range active, debug gun. Now with enhanced model and effects. Let's see what it can do. Two more down. Jetpack upgraded. Booster engaged. That's new. Thrust response feels tighter. Navigation smoother. Feels like flying, not wrestling. Let's dock this beast. One click, one motion, whole ship obeys. Third person off center. Finally, I can see what I'm doing. Asteroids never stood a chance. Destruction's got weight now. Satisfying. Let's add some color. No, too much. Undo that. Wish I had that for my life choices. Toolbars scroll like butter. Let's get a few more of these. Now we stress test. Results explosive. Vertical Slice 1.2 is live now. What will you build next?
Okay, it's kind of funny to say, what will you build next, but not include any blocks. But it's fine. I like to joke a little bit here. So, of course, we saw what's here. Before we dive into 1.2, I know I've gotten asked a few times about 1.5, the modding update. I know I personally talk quite a bit about modding and my excitement for it. When is it? When can we do it? So, Merrick, during the stream, got asked this question, and he said in a few months. So, but the way he said it wasn't like 6, 7, 8 months from now. He emphasized it in a way that's like 2, maybe 3 months, and then there's another major update a couple months after that, and that should be before the end of the year. So, we should be getting 1.5, and then the corresponding update after that, which I believe is 2.0? Unless there's a 1.7 and I'm forgetting about it. I don't know. But let's go into Vertical Slice 1.2, shall we? So we got features. We have a nice little video right here demonstrating it, but let's read this up here first. Off-center third-person camera. The new off-center third-person camera gives you a better visibility and more control when piloting ships or moving on foot. By default, the camera is set to the right side, but you can cycle between right, center, and left using Alt-V. We also lowered the minimum camera distance, making it easier to see in tight spaces without switching to first person. Hey, that's pretty nice. And here you can see it happening. It's not a great quality video, and I'm sure me stretching out to fit in an entire screen doesn't look too great either. But we can still see it in action, and I think it looks pretty good. I'd show you in game, except for my Space Engineers 2 doesn't want to launch. It's an issue with Steam right now. My Steam's being weird. So now we have target-based grid control. We have another little video down here. Now I have some worries about this, but let's go ahead and read it, and maybe those will be solved before I even talk about it. We've added target-based grid control to make flying ships feel more responsive and intuitive. When you rotate your ship towards a point in space using the mouse, a new on-screen UI indicator New on-screen UI indicators, there we go, are showing your current rotation and orientation. Right, orientation. That seems right, but I feel like that's wrong. This makes precise piloting and maneuvering easier than ever, unlike the previous version, which directly translates the mouse movement to ship torque, making heavy ships require excessive mouse movements to feel responsive. Oh, and feeling unresponsive. I'm a little dyslexic, sorry about that, guys. This new system ensures your ship responds consistently regardless of its mass. And we can kind of see that happening down here. Oh. Yeah, I can't open that up. I wish I could. It's not too bad. I have a few worries. Like, I hope that we can also toggle back to the old version if we want. Like, you know, creating a little bit of customization here. You know, maybe we really want to use this new system, or maybe we want to use the old system. I hope it's toggleable. I don't know. It's not listed here. Another concern of mine is, what happens if I'm like alt looking 90 degrees to the right and then I like let go? Will it start turning that way like this, or will it snap my camera back for it? I don't know. I'm just a little worried about that. I'm worried for a little bit of jankiness, but I'm sure it'll get smoothed out in upcoming updates. Now we have the paint gun undo redo. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that we have paint gun symmetry. That'd be amazing. But I'm sure that'll happen in the future update. The paint gun now supports the undo redo, letting you quickly revert or reapply recent color changes. Whether you're experimenting with new designs or fixing mistakes, this feature makes painting more user-friendly. We got a cool little picture for that. No video, so we're just gonna move on. We have improved visuals for partial copy and paste. I'm sorry, I misread that as vertical for some reason. Partial copy and paste now has improved visuals, making it easier to see exactly which blocks you're copying and how they'll be placed. This helps with precise building and reduces guesswork when working with complex structures. You know what? That is nice. I do like being able to like see that through there. That is very nice. I know one time on stream I built this really cool side of a ship and I didn't symmetry it on purpose because I was experimenting with it, and once I had finished I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. And oh my god, it was like 4, 5, maybe even 6 times I had to try and place that. Yeah, I couldn't see where it was placing because it was like complex. It was like out of view. Very annoying. But this seems better. Hopefully it works better too. But again, we'll kind of have to pop in game and see how that looks at some point. We have Jetpack 2.0. Jetpack 2.0 brings more refined and responsive feeling to movement. Boosts now have a short charge-up time with a charging indicator on the hydrogen bar and an orange highlight when ready. Oh, yay. A color I can't see. Cool. We've also added improved visual effects like camera shake and enhanced sound effects to make jetpack movement feel more powerful and immersive. Okay, I like that. It seems... Oh yeah, you can kind of see the camera. Oh, that was... I don't like that. That like very harsh jerk right before it like kicked on. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I get why, but like that feels a little clanky. Am I the only one? I don't know. Let me down below. Let me down below. Let me know what you think down below. We also have some additional improvement in fixes. Now, what I've just covered is all the main update things. The rest is going to be fixes, what they're planning for the future, and so on. So if that's what you wanted to watch, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you as always. We're on the road to 1,000. Consider subscribing. You know, maybe leave a like if you enjoyed. A comment down below if you will. And I will see you in the next one. Hey, if you're sticking around, thank you. Let's get into the additional improvements and fixes, shall we? Added debug gun muzzle and model and muzzle effects. Nice. Debug gun now has damage voxels. Oh, now damage voxels. Right. The video of it like taking out the asteroid. Added scroll through toolbars, so we do Control, Alt, and mouse wheel. Okay, that's pretty simple. Yeah, I could probably remember that. Probably. Added multiple sound effects, examples GUI and UI sounds, toolbar sounds, radio menu sounds, grid impact sounds, explosions. Very nice. I like that. I like more sounds. I hope they have like the same level of consistency as like the ion thrusters when they start like firing up into the higher speeds. I love the sound of that. So I'm hoping we have the same kind of quality of sounds there. Those are masterpiece. Added visual icons to dynamic hits. Okay. Added multiple first-person and third-person animations. Jumping, debug gun, paint gun. Oh, and I seen in one of Mark's blogs, they were working on like emotes for like dancing and stuff. So I imagine they've also done some of these animations for that. They're just not in this update. Maybe. I don't know. Somebody should maybe, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hop in debug mode. Just saying. Improved voxel destruction effects. Okay, hopefully for a good, not for the bad. I don't want to lose more FPS for no reason. Shifted third-person camera view when sitting in the cockpit. Okay. Added first-person view character shadows. Oh, that's a nice little addition. I might turn that off if it's a setting though, just because I don't care about seeing my shadows. Added inverse kinematics. Dyslexia is a bitch. For character model. Still work in progress in edge cases. Okay. There are many additional improvements and fixes in Vertical Slice 1.2. You can explore everything included in the detailed catalog. Maybe we will. Release notes. You know what? If y'all want to read that, go ahead. Pause it right here. Give it a read. I'm going to go ahead and skip forward a little bit. You know, we've also got the workshop information. This is stuff I've covered in previous videos, so you know, if you want to read that, if you're interested in that, either check out one of my videos or, you know, pause it real quick, give it a read. Alright, moving on. So what's next? Right, so we have Vertical Slice 1.5. Oh, right, I forgot, there's 1.6 after 1.5. That's right. Okay, so we have additional improvements incorporating player feedback. Huh. Interesting. I am more excited for 1.5. Now, 1.6 could be great if they're adding things like requested blocks, features and stuff that isn't mainstream features like multiplayer, survival, and all that. But things like, I don't know, let's pretend that we all band together and we absolutely believe that when you hold a welder, the world should be purple. Like, right, this is just an example, okay? Just bear with me, right? Hopefully they're adding something like that, if that's, you know, like what the community wants. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like to see what they really mean by incorporating player feedback. I don't know if that's going to be like altering thrusters, you know, like the how fast they slow down, because I know they've talked about that in the dev stream once or twice. If that's going to be camera orientation, block functionality. I don't know necessarily what that's going to be or when it's going to be. But 1.5, I am so excited for you. I am so ready for mod support. I am so ready to make mod videos, recommend mod ideas for people in the modding space. You know, I'm just so ready for 1.5. If you're ready, hey, let me know down below what kind of mods you'd like to see. Okay, alright, so support portals, how to share your feedback. So if you're interested in sharing some feedback, here you go. That information is right here. Suggestions and so on and so on. I'm so sorry about that. For some reason, every time an Xbox notification happens, my phone plays it twice, and I forgot to put myself on Do Not Disturb. I've just done that now. Developer diary, yeah, that's great. You should check that out, Marek. They post it on Twitter very often, like once a week. I think it's on Fridays. So you should check that out. Let us go. Where was that at for the patch notes? Yeah, catalog. All right. Okay, we got that. Okay. Here we go. We got more stuff. Fix the crash in Havoc. Okay, nice. Fix the crash when changing VSync settings. That's good. I personally VSync on, so I never change my settings for that. But, you know, if that's something you experience, there you go. That's great. Thank you. Fix performance issue when placing a block. I've encountered that. Fix the performance issue when a large ship crashed into a static grid. Fixed a performance issue when partially copying a grid. Fixed a freeze when performing a high-load activities on a slower HDD. Oh, so hard drive. Oh, hey. Okay, that's nice. Maybe, I hope I don't fall into the spectrum, but I probably do. I have a pretty bad PC. Fixed a freeze when moving from a standstill inside a large grid. Okay. Functional. Okay, we got some stuff here. Fixed an issue where blueprints could be assigned to an empty hand slot like tile 0. Oh, okay, I got you. Fix an issue where Shift plus G didn't open the blueprint screen in spectator mode. Oh, okay. I thought I was just like dumb and placing the wrong buttons, but no, it was a bug. Well, that is good to know. I feel like my mouse sensitivity speed's wrong today. I don't know why. Where was I? Fix an issue where the create blueprint overlay could get stuck. Not encountered that. Fix an issue where the confirmation dialogue was missing when trying to delete published worlds. Oh. Fix an issue where publishing an item with a large thumbnail file failed with an unspecified error. Fixed an issue where a workshop world threw an error when launched while still downloading. Okay. Fixed an issue where landing gear incorrectly displayed locked options after splitting a grid. Oh. Okay. I thought. Wait, what do they mean, like, split the grid or split the land? I know it's a grid, but did they mean the landing gear thing? I'm not sure. Fix an issue where the new grid option allowed blocks to be placed where they shouldn't be. I seen a video of that. That was going around on Reddit. Fix an issue where it was possible to place a block partially inside of another grid. I also seen that one. I was hoping that was just an unintended feature and it would come to the main game and we could do some funky stuff, but nah. Apparently it was a bug. Oh well. Fix an issue where symmetry mode failed to place blocks correctly. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, yes, finally. I'll just add symmetry painting and I'll be a happy boy about symmetry. Fix an issue where the character slid on uneven asteroid surfaces despite having map boots on. Fix an issue where grids remain static after disconnecting them from the voxel. Yeah, green base. The green base. Or the unified grid system base building thingy. That one also had that issue, I've noticed. It was with the pillar blocks for some reason. They would not disconnect. Like, even though you would like break them, it would still like hold the grid up. It was very weird. Where was I? Oh yeah, fix an issue. Oh no. Fixed an issue where a dynamic grid could be connected to voxels. Oh. I mean, technically that should be a base game thing, being able to, turn it static. Just saying, please bring back static grid things. I'm tired of building massive space bricks so that way my grid doesn't move while I'm working on it. That'd be nice. Fix an issue where the player was affected by gravity even though the HUD displayed 0 gravity. I have not actually been paying attention to the HUD. I wonder if it's been saying 0 gravity in my weekly update videos. Fixed an issue where aiming in first person was not smooth. I've not aimed in first person. Fixed an issue where a static spectator couldn't control a ship. Okay. Fixed an issue where the paint tool remains stuck in active mode. Fixed an issue where grids didn't take impact damage. Fixed an issue where deformations carried over to undeformed. I was like unformed. Undeformed parts of grids when using a partial copy. Fix an issue where grids spun indefinitely after removing gyroscopes. Oh, that's funny. Fix an issue where the character's speed was reduced to 0 after exiting jetpack boost mode while still holding the W key. Okay. Fix the issue where the cockpit interior were misaligned in spectator mode. We got some UI fixes. Okay. Fix an issue where clicking the splash screen caused the Steam overlay to scale up. Oh! Yeah. I run into that issue all the time when I boot up the game because I'll be opening OBS at the same time. My Steam overlay will be like 90% of the screen right here. Yeah, I know what that one's talking about. That one's funny. Okay, thank you for fixing that. Fix the issue where the help screen advanced controls section, displayed developer strings for several buttons. Oh, okay. Fix the typo in the name of a block in the Corredian Research Facility scenario. Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was a typo. That's a fun little one. Does anyone know where that typo was? You got a screenshot of it? Please send it in my Discord. I want to see that. I I didn't know there was something going on with that. Fix an issue where buttons became disabled after choosing not to overwrite a save file. That's different. Fix an issue where the blueprints and workshop screens had inconsistent content widths. Oh yeah. The tabs were in different sizes, yeah. Fix an issue where the capitalization of tooltips for location and visibility of workshop items was inconsistent. I've not noticed that. Fix an issue where the apply button could be clicked twice when changing the adapter settings and display options. I've never done that, so I didn't know. Fix an issue where the select world screens tile icons lacked tooltips. We got some audio fixes. Fix an issue where push sounds were cut off immediately after releasing a movement key. Fix an issue where the large ship push sound was missing on the red ship. I didn't notice that. Fix an issue where crackling sounds occurred when descending with a ship and colliding with a platform. Very specific. Fixed an issue where the default music and sound volume levels were not properly balanced. Yes, this is true. I've heard this many times. Fixed an issue with the gyroscope 0.5 production. Oh, wait, what? Produced overlapping sounds. It has sounds? Gyroscopes have sounds? I did not know gyroscopes had sounds. Okay. I've not noticed them. Okay. Fix an issue where the push sound occurred when moving at max velocity. I thought that was intended. Okay. Particles. Fix an issue where destruction particles either got stuck or didn't appear when destroying a block. Fix issue where impact sparks didn't appear after hitting surfaces. Fix an issue where the paint tool's particles were offset. Got some render things here. Fixed an issue where the voxel hand preview left behind shadow artifacts. I've noticed that. I was trying to build a kind of planet thing for a video, and that video gets grabbed, so Fixed an issue where the voxel display disappeared after changing graphic settings. That's okay. It's an interesting way to X-ray. Fixed an issue where Intel graphics drivers were not logged correctly. Hey, that's good, because I think I have an Intel graphics driver. Fixed an issue where the cockpit flickered when selected. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you, Thor. Keyboard and mouse controls are not customizable yet, but they will be. Alright. Anyway, that is the update 1.2 patch notes and everything. I hope there will be an update come Thursday, adding a new block as per usual. So if you're interested in that, be sure to, like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe share this to one of your SE friends so they can stay in the loop of what's going on with their favorite game. Now, if you're interested in SE1, update 206 should be coming shortly after this update. It was already talked about like a week ago. They said it will be coming shortly after this update. I would estimate in the ballpark of a month or less. So I'm gonna say 2 weeks. I feel like 2 weeks is a safe answer. I'm probably wrong, but that's just my educated guess based off their time framing when they say something is soon and how soon after something so far. That's just where I'm gonna guess. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, thank you. Just thank you. You don't have to do anything. Just thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.